Well, good morning, guys. I'm sure if you own a diesel pickup truck, you've heard about the disastrous CP4 fuel pump. This thing is deep in these Duramaxes. It takes a lot of money to replace them, but the big thing is once they go bad, they can ruin your entire fuel system, which means big dollars. Matter of fact, I got a friend who has his Duramax in the shop right now, having that same thing done. And one of the big problems is that our fuel, being low sulfur, doesn't have the lubricants that it did years ago. Now, I get that these trucks are designed to compensate for that in some manner, but apparently it doesn't work all the time. One of the key things that I've found, and this thing has 250,000 miles on it, by the way, and I have not got any problems with it at all. But I will tell you is that a good fuel additive will help that engine, will help that CP4, will help all of those internal parts to stay lubricated, even though we're having to use this ultra low sulfur diesel fuel, thanks to California. But there's one I'd like to recommend that I've been using in this truck for a long time, and I feel like it's showing the results by the fact that I have no issues with it. Now, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I will, but the truth of the matter is I've not had any issues with it. It's 250,000 miles on this engine, and she's still going strong. Let me share the additive that I like. So here it is. It's 4-Power-D Fuel System Cleaner. Now, this thing doesn't just go and lubricate your engine. It actually cleans your fuel system completely. It goes through. It is extremely powerful. Cuts that carbon out. I could do a demonstration for you where I've tested this stuff against Lucas, STP, several others. Gum out. That's one I was trying to think of. And what they do is they do a stainless steel bar that has baked on enamel on it, which is basically what you have in your engines. It bakes that carbon into an enamel finish. And this stuff takes it off of that stainless steel bar in about 10 minutes, whereas none of the others, even Seafoam, none of the others that we seen tested does anything to remove that. And I mean, if it's not going to remove anything, what good is it? You want to clean your system. You want it to go through and you want it to clean all of that regurgitated exhaust that we're having to put through our engines. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But hey, thanks California. But what I've done is I've been using this D4. Actually started using this, running that through my tank, get a full tank, and then I put a quarter of this in here. This thing is good for 4 tanks of diesel. Put a quarter of a bottle in there, and I do that every fill up. I do that for about 10 to 12 fill ups. But then what I do is I switch this over to this. Now, what this does, this FuelMate Plus, is it is a conditioner. It conditions your fuel and it keeps everything clean after you've used the 4-Power-D to cut it all out. So after you've cleaned your engine, after you've cleaned your system, after you cleaned your fuel injection system, then you switch to this. And then I use 1 bottle of this every fill up. And so again, that's just what I use. Now, you may want to use something different. That's your prerogative, obviously. But I'm just telling you what has seemed to be working for me. And I feel like I have the proof in my truck to back up what I'm saying. I have no issues, no CP4 issues, and I've got 250,000 miles on this truck. So take it for what it is. Hope that helps you guys. Have a great day.